What's going on, everybody? Tonight, we're back with another candidate, kind of a noisy candidate. This is a 2019, right? 29250, and I don't know if you guys have ever had a noise from your steering shaft. That thing right down here, I want you guys to follow along tonight because we're gonna talk about the problem that this particular customer has and what we're gonna do to fix it. All right, guys, let's check it out. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back and checking us out. Another Powerstroke, another Super Duty video for you. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. This is one of my customers, one of my subscribers from the interwebs, and he came back with a noise from his brake pedal, accelerator pedal, steering wheel area. I don't know if there's something particularly loose inside or if it's something resonating through the rest of the vehicle and up into the passenger compartment. I am going to start getting some lumens in here so we can freaking see. I'm gonna let the customer start off by telling you his particular symptom and see if it applies to you.
Hey there, hope you're doing well. Powerstroke Maintenance here, and yes, I am having a very strange issue. I've been having it for a while and haven't been able to figure out what it was. I've taken it to a few local mechanics and they've heard it, but they're like, well, your steering feels pretty tight, so we don't know what it is. And basically the issue is when I'm driving and going over like high frequency bumps. So this could be frost heaves, it could be potholes, rumble strips. I'm feeling a popping and like a vibration sound in the pedals. It's almost like the steering column is like, or the shaft is coming in contact with the firewall, but then I also feel it in the steering wheel. And it's very odd because I've already replaced my tie rod and drag link, the ball joints. I have an Apex chassis steering kit, which as many of you know are completely bomb proof. Then after doing some research, I went on YouTube and on a couple forums, and it seems like on the 2019s, the lower steering shaft can be problematic and that U-joint on the bottom can wear out. And so I also saw a video done by a channel called For Low where he looked into that part as a issue for this. And so after that bit of diag myself, I concluded that it would probably be good to get a steering shaft and come see A-Rod and get his opinion and then see if this will fix the issue that I'm having. But it's a very interesting and weird issue, and again, very unsettling.
All right, you guys just heard Harry talk about his speculation with the lower steering shaft. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what this looks like outside of the truck, but it is in an accordioned shaft so that we can put it in a little easier. But also, I believe if this was to, I don't know if this, when it gets into an accident, I don't know if like the steering shaft and everything is supposed to take some of the...
Does it have anything to do with the fact you can adjust your steering column, do you think?
Well, this would stay the same.
This would stay the same.
Oh, I just realized, so probably... Well, no, the frame's attached to, the body's attached to the frame, so this isn't going to be going like this if it's... I don't know. I can't really say this is an adjustment, but I know when we take cabs off, we'll have to, disconnect it from the steering wheel, slide the shaft down, and then let it flop down in the frame because this part that it's stuck to is going up. So this would be staying, obviously, with the frame. But what we did, as kind of a preparation, I took some of Ford's, or the Motorcraft PTFE lubricant, part number XG8, right there. And it is got kind of a cool blue color. Kind of looks like the HVAC grease. Kind of tacky. But regardless, I wanted to put something on the part of the steering shaft that moves. So we just put a little bit of lubricant on there and was just working this back and forth, and it got considerably freer because it came bone dry. So part number for your Alumiduties is this. These two numbers might change if you get into the 2020 model year. That might be an LC3Z, but the base part number, this is going to be the same for your steel bodies if you had to look up a steering shaft, or if you were looking up an Alumiduty. And I'm going to go over these part numbers. I've been saying I have been going to be do this for a long while, but what each of these numbers actually mean and what that means, because this is what we're putting out. This is the part number. So this is actually located, if you look through the wheel well, I got my aluminums in there, you can kind of see. So we have this steering shaft that's going, I'll hold it up right here. The steering shaft is sitting in here like this, just on the other side of this shock tower. So we have a connection right here and a connection right here. Now with the wheels facing straight, I want you guys to look where these bolts are and how you're going to be able to get to them. This 13 mil bolt right here is the one you're going to have to take out. Now if Harry can zoom down this shaft all the way to where it connects down here at the steering gear. Can you see my hand at all?
Yes.
Okay, right here. You guys can see my fingers dancing. There's another 13 mil bolt. We can't really get to that. We can't really get to that bolt because of all this nonsense right here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start this truck up. I'm gonna turn the steering wheel just a little bit to the left. Let's see where that bolt is. Come check this out. We have one bolt, very accessible.
I have the other end. Yeah, there it is. It's straight up there.
So if you turn the steering shaft, now we'll be able to get both of these fasteners right through the wheel well, which I would rather do through the wheel well than up top. So let's get some toolios and start taking the shaft out. You guys are always asking what tools I'm using. I plug them in every video. These are my absolute favorite. And the stub nose 3/8 is what I'm going to use to take this bolt out that's attaching the steering shaft to the part of the steering shaft that goes through the firewall. 13 millis. That's it right there.
That's it. It's that one bolt.
Okay, now we got to find this bolt. Now go ahead and turn the wheel to the right a little bit for me. Let go. Do that one more time. All right, let go. Perfect. All right. Now this one that we just took out was a 13 mil. This one down here is a 10 mil that we're going for. That holds the lower steering shaft. I think we're on it. Lower bolt. 10 milli. Out. Is I want to slide the shaft off the part that's coming out of the cab. Okay, you saw that? It's all loose. Sometimes you might have to pry this connection off right here. So something like this one's going to slide right off. I can grab the rest of the shaft. There we go. Look at that. Got it. Now are we going to be able to go out like this? Yeah, steering shaft coming out. Check it out. Was this the problem? Ooh. This right here feels great. Right here, nice and smooth. Now when I take the end that was down by the steering gear, this right here does not feel good. What about this way? This way does not feel gritty. This feels stiffer, but it is smooth through the whole bend like this one is. But when I go like this, I don't know, Harry, I think you may have found your problem. This is the first steering shaft that I've ever had to replace on an Alumiduty. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this motion right here is not right. Oh. Bolt down in there. I wanted to widen this gap, so I just got my trim clip and just popped these coolant lines out of the frame to widen that gap.
Sneak in there.
Yep.
Okay.
So we tighten that. Now all I need you to do is start the truck up, turn the wheel to the left, and then I'll be able to tighten this 13. Okay, turn it to the left. Keep going, right there. Steering shaft is now installed. Well, that concludes the steering shaft replacement. I'm going to, between the time this video was made and between it was the time that it was uploaded, I'm going to communicate back and forth to Harry and see if this steering shaft took care of his vibration concerns that were resonating into the passenger compartment. So let me know if this video helped you. Make sure to go and check out Harry's channel, Powerstroke Maintenance, here on YouTube, and make sure to tell him what you think of his follow-up video as well. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time on a lovely Super Duty. See ya!
Yo, what up, Harry?
Hey, how's it going, A-Rod?
It's going, dude. Did you make it back home?
I did, yeah. Despite the storm, we made it.
and the verdict is?
The verdict is like 200% better.
No kidding.
That was the fix, man. Like, it's so wild because, like, I'd be driving over bumps before and there was just, so disconcerting. It was like a rattle sometimes. You'd feel it in the pedals. And then the steering just felt like it felt cheap. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like the steering on a truck. And now it's like totally better. Like, feels like a brand new truck. So it tightened everything up.
I would have never thought that would have caused your concerns.
Yeah, and it sounded like that was one of the first lower steering shafts you've ever had to replace.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to tell the audience in the comments of the short we made. How much did you say that was retail for your cost? 130 bucks?
130 bucks, so relatively low cost repair for one of these trucks, it seems like. Not
too bad.
No.
Hopefully, the video that we'll have coming out will show everybody that it's really not that hard to do. Do it right through the wheel well.
Yeah, right through the wheel well, and it's what, those 2 bolts, and then you had to do a little bit of finagling with those coolant lines just to sneak by, but
yeah, that's right.
You could do it in under 2 hours if you're
easy,
yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Sure.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you and your channel. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I suppose I could have attempted the fix myself, but for all of you watching, make sure you go see A-Rod if you have, problems like this. He's definitely the best out there to work on these trucks. I don't trust anyone else to touch my truck other than me and A-Rod. So, but yeah, thank you, man. You're a lifesaver, and I know with how much I'm driving now, just having and knowing that the truck is dialed, just gives me so much peace of mind. So appreciate it.
No problem. And tell everybody, don't forget to check the live stream on Wednesday that we do 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, where we go over problems that you may have with your Super Duty. So it's a good comment and
yes,
pay attention session to find out little tidbits about your truck. So
right, yeah. Hey. No, the live stream is super valuable. I've been on there a few times, and you always learn something new. So definitely check that out. It's worth the time for sure.
Heck yeah, brother.
All right, well, yeah. Thank you again. Appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
All right, man. Talk to you on the flip side.
All right, sounds good. Bye.